It looked like you sort of got control through that third quarter. What do you think changed in that last quarter to let us through?
It's very similar to the second quarter, really. I mean, all the locals will tell you that the scoring end is to the end where the goals were scored tonight. But there wasn't a strong wind going that way. So, yeah, just there must be a reason for it, but I can't put my finger on it at the moment, other than we got smashed in the second and fourth quarter around the contest, around the contested situation, and we were badly beaten in a really simple stat and uncontested marks. And that wasn't through Gold Coast controlling the ball. It just wasn't a night for that. It was a night of just quick kicks out of the contest, and to their credit, they reacted first on a number of occasions, and in that second and fourth quarter, quick kicks landed in their lap and they were in the right spot, and we weren't.
So in the third quarter, obviously we moved Jack to equal forward. He had a big influence, and your other experienced guys seemed to have a big influence in that quarter. How did you rate their performance overall, like your leads and your more experienced guys?
Yeah, I thought all in all the leaders stood up. I mean, yeah, Jack, it's a night for inside contested ball winners, but we said it before, we'd like a couple of Jack's Eagles to be able to play him in a couple of positions. But yeah, he had a real influence in that third quarter, and the leaders on a whole stood up. Todd Goldstein had a really good first half, but when the ball was sort of camped in the Gold Coast forward half in the last quarter, it enabled Jared Witts to set up behind the ball and get a fair bit of the footy. But I thought all in all, Goldie was certainly very good in the first half and third quarter. But pleasingly, some of the young guys really stood up. Jai Simpkin was impressive. Showed us enough to think that he's going to be an integral member of our midfield this year. And Luke Davies-Uniacke did enough to show that he's going to be a good player.
Is there an option to play more Jack forward like that at times? I mean, if it works out that way, again, we're going to take it in the third quarter.
Yeah, we'd like to do it, but we've got to really work hard on developing some of our other young mids, because at the moment there's a mix of guys that go through there, but we need to develop a couple who can stand up in there on a regular basis, so that allows us to use Jack in other roles.
Right, you obviously, I imagine, would have been prepared for wet weather, knowing the game at this time of the year, but how did you think that the weather sort of impacted on the way the game was played?
Certainly didn't make for the greatest spectacle, I wouldn't have thought. But it just, in a way, gets back to the bare bones of footy. You can win in a contest. Can you will yourself to the contest? Can you transition and get numbers across to the ball? And I thought the Gold Coast did that better than us. I thought we were outworked at times, but I thought our effort in the contest was. I mean, we were hard and tough, but so were they. But they did move from contest to contest better than we did. So, and I thought they handled the conditions a bit better than we did. We were certainly as prepared for it as we could be. We knew exactly what we were going to get. But we would have liked to have had the Gold Coast game in Townsville and in the wet at Southport as well in the pre-season. So they were very well prepared for it, and they adapted really well, and they just did it better than us.
That was pretty heavy conditions, so you got a short turnaround. Are you concerned that might make an impact on your recovery from the tournament?
I don't think so. Good Friday's a pretty big occasion for us, so we've got players that will be jumping out of their skin.
Can you remember conditions like that before? It was pretty heavy there in the first quarter.
Yeah, no, I remember conditions like this in March in the pre-season competition. It's pretty consistent in Cairns in March, from my memory.
Maybe they should push the matches back.
The Gold Coast are in a really tough situation where they don't have a home ground at the moment. To their credit, they came up here and they got the 4 points, and it's going to be a tough road for them. The first half of the year in particular, when they're playing home games at different venues. So, we certainly can't complain. We were ready for. We knew a long time out where we were playing and what the conditions were likely to be.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.